Hello, nurses. How are you today? I have a question for you. Do you have a dream? Yes, I do. What about you? Definitely, everybody has their own goals and dreams, especially when nurses they are going for the nursing education. They have very set goals. Most of the nurses they have a dream to go to any Western countries and get settled there together with their family. Today I am making a comparison video of those nations which are very popular among the nurses and they are in our hit list always. And this is a repetition video in which I did in Malayalam. So let us discuss what are the reasons we are going to these nations. Of course, the first comes is a good salary, good remuneration, then good living status, okay, then good education opportunities. Good education opportunities not only for us, for our children also. See, this is the difference between Gulf and Western nations. If you go to Gulf, you have no place to improve your profession. You have no opportunities to study more, and you will go with your education from your mother nation, and that's it. Your growth is stunted there. But in Western region, you can go for further certification programs if you wish. You can grow in your profession step by step if you are willing. Really, there are many opportunities are waiting for you. You have good scope there to grow in your profession. And also when comparing to the other nations, they are providing free education for our children, and this is also a big attraction for us, and we are worrying about our children future, and that's the other reason for us to select these nations. We are getting permanent residence if you work 3 to 5 years in those nations. UK, Ireland and all, after 3 years they are giving permanent residence. So in Gulf countries we need to get visa even though you work 5 years, 10 years or how long years in your lifetime full you are working, still you will not get any lifetime visa. The day you finish the job you need to pack your items and go back. Nowadays UAE is giving golden visa for doctors, but they didn't start for nurses. So we have to think about a long-term settlement. Then these are Western nations are the good options for you. They will give you permanent residence, and if you wish you can get the nationality. I made a criteria to compare these nations. It's nothing else that time, then the expense that you have to spend for the whole procedure, and the third one is the complex procedure of registration. Means how long it will take. Is there any education course program between? For example, New Zealand has CAP program. Let us discuss about US first. US is a strong country. Majority of the people they select US to migrate. Why? Because you are getting good respect there, good remuneration, good salary, good living status, good opportunities for your future generations, and you enjoy the freedom there, and you will be treated very good in that nation. That's the reason majority of the nurses they want to migrate together with their family. The USA nursing registration process, that is NCSBN, we can do online application that you need to finish your CGFNS verification, then you need to appear for an NCLEX RN exam, and the venue is anywhere in the world. In India also you can sit for the exam, then you need to clear your IELTS, that is 6.5 overall and 7 in speaking. OET they didn't start accepted, but in Florida and Oregon they accept OET for the nursing registration, but still the controversy is like that. For the visa purpose they are not accepting the OET, so you need to write again the IELTS for the visa purposes. So this is a drawback. You need to sit for two variety of exams. If you want to give it to an agency, they are in back of the candidates to give free recruitment. They are offering a lot of good packages for the candidates, so you can go without spending any money. Then time period, actually we don't know, no one knows, okay. This is the first and main drawback for this US migration. Then the education, they are asking a minimum degree, bachelor degree in nursing. The experience, they need to minimum 2 years experience. The CGFNS verification you have to complete first before you sit for the exam. It includes the verification of your education, the experience, your council registration, everything they will cover in that. After that you can sit for the exam. You need to renew this license every 5 years, and sometimes they will ask your ACLS score as well as some IELTS new score. So this is also a drawback, that sometimes you need to sit for exam multiple times. What is a drawback in this is everything is going good and everything going in a systematic way, everything done. Then where is the block in this? You know already that the US process, immigration process is freezed for a long time. Sometimes they allow, again they will call the old files for some times, then again they will freeze it. So we don't know how long it will take. This is a main drawback. You will be waiting for going to US, you will be getting ready, but you are not allowed. Why? So this is the problem we are facing for the registration to go to US. Really there are many people who are in real trouble. They are waiting long time, and they even they postpone their life events, life necessities because of this. They are thinking like this, that let me go to US, then let me have a pregnancy, and my child will born there, they will get the nationality. So they are keeping their life postponed and postponed and postponed. My suggestion is simultaneously you try to go to other nations, and you are in a productive time, right? And you can work now and make money. When you grow old, what you will do? You can make money? No, you will be tired, and you know the aging process will affect you. You cannot start a new life in your old age. You should start your life in your young age itself. So my suggestion is do your paperwork for US and keep renewing it every 5 years. Canada. This is another nation which is very strong, developed nation. Our youth are preferring this nation. Once US is freezed, the procedure to US is not going on, then everybody start selecting Canada, especially not only nurses, other professionals also. Nowadays it is a trend and fashion among us that everybody wants to go to Canada. For Canada, regarding the nursing, I want to tell you something, that the nursing registration you can do only once you reach in Canada, because the NCLEX exam you need to attend only in Canada. And also you need to meet some requirements that they will evaluate your hours, the clinical hours, the practical hours of your education as well as your experience, and they have some they will provide you some courses if needed to make your education and experience equivalent to the Canadian standard. Okay, so this is a pattern of nursing registration procedure. To go to Canada, you need to apply immigration. In that they are using the point system, the express entry system, and also the nomination programs. So this way you can go there. For going there, you can move together with your family, and they need an IELTS general score for this. Then once you are in Canada, you can start doing your Canadian registration procedure. Till that time you can do some other jobs temporary, and you can manage your life there, and you can meet all the expenses. And there are many nurses, those are doing like this, and there are many nurses in halfway they left this procedure and still they are living there with other jobs. So this is a scenario. It's your decision, you want to go there or not. Or better you select some other nation who already welcoming you, already providing the opportunity for you to complete your registration, staying in your nation, then go there and work as a full-fledged nurse. So it's up to you. For Canada, the IELTS academic is only accepted for Canadian registration. You need to provide the same score of US, that is 6.5 in 3 modules and 7 in speaking. So this, you need to sit for another exam once you reach Canada. Canada is good choice for nurses, but you should be ready to take risk, and you should have some financial background. Means you should have a sound financial background so that you can meet all the challenges there. New Zealand and Australia. Yes, Australia. Australia is a amazing destiny, and many people wish for that. Not only nurses, there are many other professions they target Australia to as their choice for migration. And personally, I do love it. Okay, I also started the procedure. I pay the first step, that $640 Australian dollars I paid, and I started the procedure. When I see the lagging and delaying, then I drop it off. And once you pay, you will not get the money back also. For Australia and New Zealand, their process was almost the same, but now Australia changed their procedure, and they are welcoming the nurses with a less expensive package. Okay, let us discuss in detail. New Zealand. New Zealand, it is NCNZ. Okay, this is the Nursing Registration Council. The application you can do online. First stage is CDFNS verification. They will verify everything, same like US. They will verify your education, experience, nursing council, everything, each and everything. After verification, they will ask you the OET or IELTS reports. Then you will be approaching the nursing council, and the CGFNS will send you the papers direct to the New Zealand council. After that, they will start the procedure. Okay, they will check your credentials, whether this is equivalent to their standards. Okay, in New Zealand there is three categories, and the foreign nurses, like nurses who already educated in India, they need to undergo a program called a CAP program, that's called as competence assessment program. So this program is cost around 15 lakhs. So those people who are having this money, then they can do this, and no agency is providing this money. You need to bear it, even though you are doing all the procedures through the agency. This 15 lakhs you need to bear it. Okay, then so that's a big problem for the nurses. Why should we spend money from our hand to do this? This is a question usually nurses are asking, whereas there are many nations, they are inviting the nurses with the free recruitment. So why should we spend money? And that's a huge money, right? A huge amount. In this COVID scenario, really money matters a lot. So it should be, you need to take a wise decision that you need to spend this much money and go there or not. You need to take a visit visa and then go there and finish the program, and then you can start your license, and that's it. You can find an employer also, and you will be getting a job. If you need to renew your visit visa, that is also possible until you find a job there. So the IELTS academic score which they are accepting is all 7 bands. You have the clubbing option for within 12 months, and you should have a minimum score of 6 band, then only you can club your scores. Okay, and about OET they are accepting, they need 4 Bs, that means 350 mark scores minimum in all the modules. And here there also you have clubbing option within 12 months with a minimum of C score in each module. Okay, minimum score must be C in every module, then you can club it together within 12 months. Okay, then how you will calculate this 12 months? You will calculate the date of exam of the first test which we are planning to club. Okay, the date of exam. Let's discuss about Australia. Australia, as I said, they have a program same like New Zealand. There will be a bridging program. That was a scenario before, and you need to spend same 15 lakhs by yourself, even though you are approaching or even though you are processing through an agency, you need to bear this money. You need to take a visit visa, then reach Australia, then do the program, bridging program. This was the scenario before, and now also this option is there. But now they came up with a new package, new system, additional, that they will evaluate your papers, and they will they will allow you to write the NCLEX Australian RN exam. Pearson VUE is the one who is conducting the exam, same like US, UK and Canada. For writing, sitting for the exam, you need to do the verification process first, that is called as portfolio. You need to apply all your documents there, attested documents. Regarding New Zealand and Australia, they almost have the same pattern of application process. Online application is accepted. You can do it by yourself, and you need to upload your certificates, that is attested copies of certificate by the notary. They are giving correct information, who can do this attestation, how to do, what to do, everything. You have some forms, and you need to download that forms and provide to your school and nursing council, and they will be the one who is filling that, and together with the transcript they are sending from their place. Australia and New Zealand both, they need minimum qualification degree. Diploma is not accepted, I am sorry to inform that. Even US and Canada also, they are accepting degree nurses only. Let us discuss about Australia in detail. Australia, oh my god, this is my dreamland. Even though I moved my papers to US, still Australia was there in my heart, okay. And recently I also started the Australian process. I paid $640 Australian dollars to start my papers, and then I skipped it because it's very slow, and I thought it's not the right time for me to wait for Australian papers to be done. That's why I selected UK, and my papers done with the 3 months. So that's it. This is a reason, but I love Australia too much. What about you? Too much complex procedures to get the visa, everything, it's long time taking. Because of these reasons, sometimes your OET score or IELTS score must be in trouble. When the visa application, maybe you will not be getting the validity, and you need to sit for this exam again. Did you hear recently a news that Australia froze the immigration processes because of COVID protocols? They are following strict COVID protocols. No one can move here and there like that. So there are many nurses who already waiting to go there. They were in trouble, and their IELTS and OET score was going to expire, and they already booked for their program there, and it was postponed. It was really a trouble. The Australian government came with a solution, but the benefits didn't reach for many people. Only some of them get these benefits, okay. That's about that scenario. Anyway, Australia is a good choice for us. The climate is New Zealand and both Australia, okay. Both have almost similar climate to our India. This is a reason many people choose this. Even though people are going to US, Canada, UK and Ireland, they still want to go and stay in Australia for a long time like this. Reason is the climate in Australia is almost the same like India. And New Zealand also the same. New Zealand is a very green land, whereas Australia is a little bit dry land. It's you know, it's like a golden land. There is no snowfalls, same like in US, Canada and UK, Ireland. Snowfall, you need to wear a lot of sweaters, like 1, 2, 3 sweaters, not like that. Whereas in Australia and New Zealand, no need to wear multiple sweaters at the same time. During the winter, one sweater is enough and you are free. You know, so many clothes, it's very irritating and I don't like it. What about you? So many clothes, wearing so many clothes all the time is so irritating, because we stay in India, we are free in wearing different clothes, and you know, we are in back of fashion and we enjoy wearing colors and or when you go there, you how to wear always the sweater. It's very difficult. Okay, there is snowfall. What happened when you want to go outside? You need to go and first clean your car, everything. Then it's very tough time. Sometimes my friends are saying it's very tough when there is a snowfall. It's beautiful to see one time, two time. After that, when you start living there, really it will cause obsessions to you. That is the time people are thinking to migrate to Australia and New Zealand. Now, Ireland, Republic of Ireland. Okay, Ireland, the nursing body is called as NMBI, and Ireland has both government and private sector. If you are lucky, you will get a government job. If you are not lucky, no, it doesn't mean that you are not lucky. Okay, it's almost the same. It's just in the private sector, you need to spend 3 to 5 lakhs by yourself, because your exam, everything you need to bear it. That's it, and it will cost maximum 5 lakhs only. So don't worry. If you provide the documents in proper way without any mistakes or incomplete documents, then you can done all your process in Ireland within 8 to 12 months. Remember, if you make a single mistake, you will get 90 days, almost 3 months delay. So before you apply, go to their website, print out the requirements, check what are the requirements they are saying. They are saying attest like this, each page to attest, do it like that. They are saying the notary to write something in each page, do it like that. Upload all the colored attested copies in the website. So do like step by step by step. Okay, the Ireland Nursing Council is called as NMBI, and they will do the verification. Meanwhile, you can sit for OET exam or IELTS exam, both are accepted. Once your verification everything done and your OET or IELTS done, then you can apply for a job. You find one employer, and then employer is the one who will book for your aptitude or adaptation test, and this you can do only in Ireland. Once you reach in Ireland, you can sit for this exam. As I said earlier, if there is a mistake, maybe there is chance for your OET or IELTS score expired, and maybe you need to resit the exam. There are many nurses who are already facing this problem in my knowledge. That's why I am particularly emphasizing in my video, don't make any mistakes in your papers. It should be complete. Okay, this is about Ireland, and the salary, everything is almost similar with the UK. Even we can say that Ireland is providing more salary, and they consider the experience of the nurses, and they are providing the salary scale according to the experience. Ireland is a best choice for many nurses. If you don't have a desired score for UK, go for it. Don't think a lot about it. Remember about the paperwork. Then the last but not least is UK. UK. Now I am flying to UK. That's why I'm so excited to speak about UK. UK. So many nurses are going nowadays. I think the flights are full with the nurses, and UK is wide opening their hands to welcome the nurses. They really in shortage of nurses. They want the licensed, skilled, the educated nurses. They are accepting both diploma nurses, same like Ireland. They are accepting diploma nurses and degree nurses, whatever. They are happy to accept you. They want you there to take care of their public. They are allowing the family to go together on the day first of your flight. You can take your family together with you on the first day. If you don't want, you need some time to make everything ready in UK or Ireland, then you take some time, keep your family safe in India, wherever. Once you finish your exams and everything done, you can prepare, have some money, then bring your family there. So these are the options. It's very easy. UK procedure is very fast. UK NMC is having amazing speed. You cannot even imagine how fast they are doing the things. The delay is only from your side. If you are not doing things, you are not providing things on time, then you will be getting some delay. But I will tell you, I can promise you that 3 months is enough and more to start the NMC process. Okay, once you are finished with your OET, that is the time you can start. No need to start before, because it's very quick. So you can start simultaneously or after your IELTS or OET score, then create an account, answer to their online questions. There comes one point. Okay, what is that is, they will ask you one question is, do you have any dependent in your nation? Like that. So everybody thinking that this is called as your spouse and your children. No, you should answer no, because they are not meaning for your spouse and children as your dependent. They are asking there is some other family or close family members who are bedridden or having some problems, and they only depend on you. So if you are going there, their life will be in trouble. So is there any scenario like that? So you should answer no. Parent council. What do you mean by parent council? Parent council is the first council where you register. Most of the time in India, where you study, the state board council is the parent council. Even though you register in another states, doesn't matter, the parent council is the council where you studied and you are doing the registration. Why the parent council? They are asking why, because they will do the inquiry there. So the school education inquiry is also done together. Why? Because in India they know the rules that in any state, if you are finishing your education, it is mandatory in India to get registered first in the same state council or in the state board. You got my point? I hope so. It doesn't matter it is valid or invalid, you can upload it. But when it comes to your state board council, they are demanding, okay, we will answer to UK NMC only if you renew your license, then that is the time you need to renew it. Okay. Kerala Nursing Council, when I did, I renew my license and then I apply for the third party verification. It is called as third party verification. And KNMC, that is Kerala Nursing Council, they did it together. They provide the good standing as well as the answered the inquiry email from UK NMC. They are telling us to provide the documents, and also they have a payment. So same like any part of India, may be the same. Do it within 25 working days. They will reply to UK NMC and your first stage is done. Test of competence. What are the tests? There is two tests. One is CBT, computer based test, and another one is OSCE. And OSCE you can do only in UK, and CBT you can do anywhere in the world. It's very easy exam, and payment is also very less. It is just $80, 80 to 90 pounds only, not dollars, pounds only. UK NMC process fees also very less. Then you can do it by yourself. Online application is accepted. I did by myself. Ireland also you can do by yourself. So everything is possible for you, easy for you. No need to depend on any agencies to start your application process. So there is only two verification. One is council verification. It called as third party verification as well as regulatory body verification. Then comes the second stage. That time they are doing a GP verification through email. So what is that GP verification? It's nothing. They are asking two questions, one or two questions, that is there any physical or mental psychiatric problems in which this candidate cannot work as a nurse. They are not asking your regular problems like diabetes, are you diabetic, are you hypertensive. They are not asking anything. They are just asking, is there any such condition like physical deformities or some mental problems which block you, this candidate, to work as a nurse. That is the only question. The GP will answer no. If there is nothing, then they can answer no, and they reply to this email, done, everything done. Now you are ready to take the COS, certificate of sponsorship, from your employment. When you are doing this NMC process, you can attend various interviews. The interviews are conducting by many agencies. Even you can apply directly to the NHS application website. That's also possible. Interviews are all Skype or Zoom meeting. There is no need to go to the agency, no need to go to any hotel. The employers in UK, that is the NHS government sector, every locality there is a NHS trust. For example, we can say in London NHS trust, whereas in Nottingham NHS trust, in Worcester, okay, Worcester NHS trust. Like the private nursing homes, you will be getting the job and the payment is 18 pounds per hour, whereas in NHS you will get only 13 to 14. Before you go for a judgment, let me tell you, the NHS is providing the salary, but together with some other benefits like paid sick leave, paid annual leave, paid maternity leave, and some tax benefits. Whereas in private homes, nothing. They will be giving you the salary only for the working hours. For example, if you go for a break between half hour or 1 hour, that will be deducted from your salary. To go for the NHS bedside nurse options, so that if you have a future plan to migrate to other nations, it will be beneficial for you. Maybe you are having the nursing home experience which is not a good experience. Salary comparing to UK, Ireland has more salary. But in my opinion, when you consider the many other things, I think this salary both comes almost the same. Okay, because the expense in Ireland is more comparing to UK. Health insurance. Health insurance is mandatory in UK. Why? Because the complete public health is under the government sector. They are the one who caring the health of public in UK. Then you need to provide a certain amount for the insurance purpose every year, whereas in Ireland it is optional. You want to take it or not. If you are taking the insurance, okay, then you need to do the co-payment. What is co-payment? Co-payment is the patient share. For example, you go for a visit, a consultation, then you will pay a certain amount for each consultation. Flight fare. Yes, flight fare. You know, UK is a big nation comparing to Ireland. Ireland is a very small nation. When I Google it, I hear that if you have a car and you can take only 5 hours to travel from one side to another side of Ireland. I don't know about it, but I just see in the Google. So you can imagine Ireland is a small nation. Of course, the number of airport in Ireland will be less comparing to UK, and the flight availability will be also less. So you need to pay more while comparing to UK. Job for spouse. Yes, in UK it will be very easy. Why? Because nook and corner of UK is undergoing the fast development and improvements. So there are many industries are growing and the financial setup in UK is very good. So there are many food outlets, industrial companies and packing agencies, and also you will get a job there very easily. Whereas comparing to Ireland, being a small nation, the options will be very less. Maybe you will not get a job according to your education. Maybe you will find some time, you need some time to get a job. So it's not so easy, but you will get a job. Don't get afraid whether your spouse will not get a job, how you will survive there. Yes, you will get a job. But what I am saying is the options are more in UK comparing to Ireland. Parentism. Yes, parents, they are our parents. We have emotional attachment with our parents, and we need to check which nation is giving more timing for our parents to visit us. Yes, you comparing to Ireland, UK is the best. They are giving 6 months time period for getting parents visa. And it is multiple entry visa. They can come and go multiple times within the 6 months, whereas in Ireland it is only for 3 months. Next is overtime. Overtime is available in both countries. It's the same. Additional to your basic salary, you will be getting additional payment. Like for example, if your normal duty is in the bank holidays like weekend, Sunday or Saturday, or you are having a night shift, then you will get some additional payment. Okay, and you are not satisfied, you want to do extra hours, you can do it. In both countries you are going to work only for 37.5 hours, so you have a lot of time to do overtime. You have two options: either you apply in your own hospital to do this extra overtime, whereas if they don't have, then you can apply a private agency and you can do it. It is accepted in both nations that you can work, whereas in Gulf countries you don't have this option. If you are with one hospital, then you can only work there if the hospital permits you to do overtime, and that is the only time you have the opportunity to make extra money. So this is one of the factor many nurses are interested in UK and Ireland. Everybody is thinking, okay, in UK and Ireland too much expense, we need to spend half of our salary for the rent as well as for other expenses. How you will survive there? See, this is a way you can survive. There are many people who are already in UK and Ireland and they are not returning back to India. Why? Because they are surviving there. So why you are so worrying about it? Why you are so doubtful about this? Don't listen to the people, those who are saying it's very expensive, most of your salary will be spent there and you cannot save anything. How you know? After reaching there only you will be knowing. Did you hear anybody return from UK and Ireland? I think maybe very less percentage, and maybe because of some personal reasons, maybe their parents are sick or they want to stay only in India and they cannot accept the climatic changes there. That is the reason they return back. But because of less salary, I never hear that anybody returned from UK and Ireland back to India. So don't listen to them. Your children, when they finish 18 years old, when they go to the university, they are allowed to work for 20 hours per week, so they can also earn money and meet their educational expenses, and this will be very supportive for you, and this is very good also for their bright future. Why? In our India, we are our children are very lazy and they are going to the colleges and spending a lot of money, and we are the one who is providing all their we are bearing all their expenses, and they are not learning how to work in their young age. Whereas you will teach your children to work. What is the respect for work? You will they will learn the life, the how to hard work and live by your own, how to stand in your own legs. They are learning they will understand the respect and the value for working and hard working and getting money by their own sweat. So this is very good. The scenario is entirely different from India, so you should not get confused. See, in UK and Ireland you are having the opportunity to bring your family, whereas you have not much freedom in Gulf countries. Then once your children is grown up and for their higher education, you need to split the family and you need to send them back to India, and they will be living away from you, and we don't know how they are living, in which friendship they are going, and what all things they are doing. We don't know. Where are you still working in the Gulf, and you have to support them with the money, so you have to split your family. Whereas in UK and Ireland, no need, you can stay together in your whole lifetime. Expense, yes, this is a common question everybody asks. Let me frank with you, I don't have any idea, because I am going to travel to UK on coming 14th March. One more week I have to go there. Once I go there, I will do a detailed video regarding this. But I take references from my friends who are already there in UK and Ireland for long 20 years. My colleagues are there, my classmates are there. So when I discuss with them, they are saying it's almost the same. Ireland and UK, it's having the genuine expenses only for groceries and all. Both countries you need to pay many taxes and also some council tax payment like that. I will just list down, but don't get afraid, okay? So listening this list, don't get afraid. If you have a big TV, you need to pay the screen tax. Then you need to pay for internet, electricity, water, then for your groceries. Then as I said, council tax. Then you need to pay a small amount for the health insurance. You have annual tax which is divided as monthly basis. Many people has doubts, that concerns, that whether you will get the Indian food items and also the grocery items in UK or Ireland. Yes, you will get it. Why not? There are many Indian stores there. You will get the clothes, you will get the grocery items, you can prepare the food and everything there as per your culture and tradition. Don't worry about this and all. One of my friends said, maybe you will not get the Indian stuffs in your Indian shops, but we are getting everything from India here more than you. So what you need else? Go for it. You're happy? Many people has doubt whether they will work as a bedside nurse is good in UK and Ireland, or working in a nursing home is good. I will tell you that working as a bedside nurse is very good. Two reasons. If you want to transit to another country like Australia and New Zealand or US, then your experience will be boosted if you are working as a bedside nurse. Second thing is, when you are working as a bedside nurse, your scopes for getting overtime in various areas is more as comparing to a nurse who is working in the nursing home. Because you are working in a nursing home, your experience is limited. So when you apply for an overtime, then you will not have much options. Whereas the bedside nurse can opt for both hospital as well as nursing home. You need a still working status. I will say yes for both countries. Suppose in UK you are a fresh candidate and you have no experience, okay. If you are having a still working status, that will be helping you. The employer will hire you when you are explaining that I am working in this urgent care, or I am working as a bedside nurse. So I have this experience, I am seeing these kind of patients, these are the cases we are dealing about. Yes, they will consider you, right? I have an additional information to share with you. That is to your spouse. See, please convince your family member and also your spouse that once you reach in UK and Ireland, you should be ready to do any job. You should not be thinking that okay, I will get a white collar job, that is the only time I will do it, or I should get a job related to my profession, that is the only time I will go for working. This is not accepted. Then you will be in financial trouble, okay, financial crisis. So you need to convince your partners that this is a scenario there. If you are ready, then go for it. Otherwise, please don't go there. You will be in trouble. Tax. Got heart attack? All people worrying, oh, why should we pay this much? This is too much tax. I don't want to pay this. I don't want to go there because of the tax. All nonsense, my dear, all nonsense. Why should we pay this tax? It's mandatory and it is necessity for the growth of that nation. We are sharing our money with the nation to grow. Okay, why we are going there? Why we are going away from India? Because that is developed nation and we have good standard of living there. How they made it? Because the people are providing money from their income. They are supporting the government. That's why the government is providing good roads and all health facilities and educational facilities, everything. If they are the population, if the citizens are not paying the money, then how the government will find the funds? Just common sense. See, if you are not paying the money to the government, your nation will never grow. Never grow. I'm saying never grow. So don't think about negative about the tax. You need to pay the tax and you will not feel it as a burden. Why? The tax they are deducting every month as a small amount. Don't delay to grab your dreams. Don't think too much. Get your OET or IELTS done. Do your process by yourself. Check your scores. Is it okay for UK? Is it okay for Ireland and all? Then go for it. If you didn't get a desired score for UK, then I will suggest you sit for another exam, do hard work, practice and practice. And what's the problem to sit for another exam? This is for your future, not only for you, for all your future generations. You just sacrifice yourself to do the hard work, and your all future generations will get a passport. And what will happen if they want to come back to India or come back to Gulf countries or anywhere? You produce your British passport, then your salary scale will be different. Now let us discuss about some other alternative methods, that is the care assistant visa and the senior care visa. Then UK and Ireland both providing this opportunity for nurses. See, I want to give an advice again here, okay. See, there are many nurses, they sit for one time, two time, and they scared about OET and IELTS. They are thinking, they are judging themselves that, okay, I don't know English, I am not like other nurses, I am very poor in English. All other nurses, they study in English medium, they are talking in English, I am very bad in English, so I cannot pass this. Okay, let me go for this care assistant and senior care visa in the nursing homes. Why you do like this? If you have an education, I'm not saying these jobs are very bad, it's very low standard, I'm not saying like that. What I am saying is, if you have a qualification to get a registered nurse in UK and Ireland, why you don't go for it? Why you want go to the this assistant visa? Okay, this options is only for other people who are not having a good education. Then they can go for some online nursing courses, and they can get a care assistant and senior care visa. Please, those who are having degree or diploma nurses, don't go for this. Thank you.